Hello there ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sai. Welcome back to ShyBoyAdam. Oh my god, it's been a while, I never upload anything in this channel. Not just this channel, also ShyBoyAdam Short. But here we are, we already have one new video, and then we keep continuing. Now ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to the meaning of this ranging looper. This game story is about social deduction game. It was around 2015. If you guys know about any social deduction game, it's mostly Among Us, DC2, Town of Salem, Dread Hunger, Trader in Salem, First Class Trouble, Anvil, all social deduction game. But this before the monster Corona exists. The ranging loop was exist before this. When Among Us? Among Us should be the longest one. Date was on 2018. So yeah, ranging loop was the oldest style of. It's not like we play. It's just a story. But it's a social deduction game. Similar like that. But it's about Wolf Among Us. Well, I don't need to explain more. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to this visual novel story, because everything will be explained by just watching me through this story. Now, let's go. Extra. This game's actually visual novel, so I did not play, I just read with you all. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. 5/11, Sunday. Oh, I hear a motorbike. So someone riding a motor? Something? I closed in on the side of the road and killed the engine. It was stable than I thought. My bike was on the verge of giving out. So I pushed down and deployed the kickstand. Well, I'm lost. Maybe taking a ride down an unknown road with no sat-nav on me wasn't such a good idea. Mate, why would you be there? Based on the background I see, my friend, there's a scary-ass forest you go into. I just followed the road, so I figured I would get lost. But now I was in some deep shit. Oh shit. No, cool it. This isn't a big deal. A sign. Took note of the fact that I gotten lost in my pocket journal and then pulled out a map. Suddenly, a rush of memory fitted into my mind. Look at that, the mouse disappeared from the unknown. I somehow keep myself from remembering those things. What thing? Oh, it's not in auto. After all, I go on this trip to forget. What do you want to forget, my friend? Oh, see?
も
There is a sound.
う、やめやめ。
Alright, nice. I like
目の
it.
前の現実を直視。
What happened, my friend?
人生はシンプル。つまりこの道のごとく、真っ暗で道案内もなく、進むか返すか。考えることはそれだけ。
His name is Raki Fusaisi. Alright. Nice to meet you, my friend. I don't know why you're thinking, my friend, but I agree. I have no word, no comment. Going back was an option in this case, so I just moved forward. Understandable. Still, I wanted to know where I was, at least. So I looked down at my map. It was all Greek to me. Last time I seen a sign, it was still light out, meaning that I gotten lost after the sun had set. So it was my own fault for just guessing which intersection I've been passing through, and that it took me 2 hours to conclude that I was lost. Man, what the fuck? What are you doing? I don't even dare to go someplace where there's a lot of forests unknown during the night. It was never a good idea, my friend. Crazy to think that just 2 hours of aimless driving got me almost completely surrounded by mountain. Never underestimate the nature, mate. If you think you are good in direction, be my guest. I have one idiot that saw me a campus of my university. He got lost and I got lost too, and we late for our first class. Fucking idiot. I remember that. They extend as far as that I could see. If you flip the scenery upside down and shook it, it's unlikely even a shred of civilization would topple out. Beside the asphalt below, my sweet ride, and the lamppost above, the first one in a while, mind you, there was nothing man-made here. The pocket map I had wasn't detailed enough for me to figure out where I was.
進むか。
I go as far as I could. Worst come to worst, I could just camp at the side of the road. Bad experience if you ask me. 2 hours later, I deeply regret ever thinking that basically camping wasn't an option. This mountain road has no site to camp on. A dump truck I passed barely even fit on it. I also had my first close encounter with a wild forest animal. I only seen 2 boar and 3 deer in those 2 hours alone. One of the deer have run parallel to my bike while intently staring at me, and I had no idea what to think about that. I feel like it could smell my fear and did it to just make it worse. How dare the thing do that to a human? We are the king of this planet, damn it. I have to remember to eat some venison once I come back to civilization. Anyway, camping out here was a bad idea. I ended up as either roadkill or animal food. And yet, I didn't back out. Why? Because I'm pretty rough sort of guy and I would pretend otherwise. That was actually the reason why my once comfortable relationship had gone awry and why I'd gone on this stupid trip. Still, despite a knowledge that, I chose to keep moving forward. It was a lot of fun a place to stay if I went back. I was actually starting to think that this experience might make a good conversation piece sometime down the road. It was really getting late at this point. Where would this road take me anyway? It probably be disappointing. Soon enough, the road became flat. I was out of the mountain pass. The forest remained unburdened though, so I still didn't see much. Even so, the street light and sign were enough to make me feel I was again nearing civilization. Was street light the right expression for light in the forest? I have to look that up. As the road grew less rough, I realized just how exhausted I was. All this bike handling had left my hand really sore. I really had to rest. Suddenly, I saw something unexpected. Powerful, colorful, artificial light. A convenience store, what the fuck? Yeah, that is exactly what it was. It was next to an intersection between the road I was on and another, even thinner road that could probably support only a single car. The sea of the three end, giving room for the majestic child of our consumerist society. Yeah, that was an exaggeration. Apparently, even a damn store was a big deal for someone who just stepped out of the wild. It was called Fresh Mark. I've seen several of them a few times during the day. It was probably a local franchise. The building didn't look all that old, at least. The parking lot looked a lot smoother compared to the road. Man, that's suspicious as fuck. I think you should be careful on that. That's my urban legend story. My country urban legend. If you see any store that's so beautiful in the forest, night forest, that could be one thing. I mean, 2 things. Either a ghost store or a witch store. You go in, you dead. You go out, you dead. You know what I mean? Go out, I mean, you saw that and you tried to run away. You still dead. They're gonna catch you. So that's why my elders say that don't go to forest during the night. This was a pretty weird place to build something like that though. Could not disagree. Was I close to the settlement? Or did they actually make a profit off a lost traveler? I just asked that or something. A local shopkeeper was bound to know what was around this part. Not to mention I was thirsty. Alright, let's go buy something. I was welcomed by a weird chim sound. That's a good sound at least. It looked like a normal convenience store that was good on the south and counter on the left and... Whoa! The worker at the counter was so mean looking it was scary. She was so imposing I would have doubted if someone told me she was in charge of some ladies' army corps. Was that supposed to be a greeting? It was so damn cold, it actually gave me chill. Was this store sweatier than it appeared? Was I about to be stupidly overcharged? Was this how this place make a profit? What the fuck is this grammar? Never mind. By taking advantage of the lost people and basically beating them out of their money? You better fight back, boy. Shit, that was scary. Clearly, the Wonderland had only just begun. Woohoo! I sure was excited for the beating. I grew more nervous and less ecstatic by the second. I braced myself, but she just looked down at the magazine in her hand. Oh, so she was just a slacker. Slightly disappointed, I walked around the store. It was about what you expect. There was a small shelf with energy drink, followed by some stationery, travel goods, sanitary stuff, etc. There was sweet that come with a toy, a shelf of cup ramen and dry food, a freezer. It all looked normal. It was late, so the daily dish and packed lunch session was completely empty. The only special thing about this place was section full of unpacked vegetables you expect to see at a grocery. Maybe all rural convenience stores were like this. I was slightly surprised by that, but there wasn't any local fine food or anything, so all in all, it was an unremarkable store. If you ignore the clerk anyway, I took the drink and brought it to the register. Yep, she really was the highlight of this place. What kind of clerk spoke while dealing with a customer?
買うのかよ。
Man, what? Yes, I was actually buying. She was a clerk, and I be her god, the customer.
126円。
She didn't even scan it. This exchange was at the mercy of the clerk. Guys, maybe I had to get mad at her?
ちょっといいですか？
あ？
実は道に迷ってしまって。
I quickly turned mid.
町はどっちにあるでしょうか？
あっち。
いや、できれば地図とか。
ない。
This fucking woman. What's the same?
いや、そんなはずはないでしょ。コンビニなんて大体道聞かれるから、地図は常備してるもんでしょ。
知らねえよ。ないもんはねえ。おとなしく来た道戻れよ。
Bitch, what the fuck?
もう数時間迷ってるもんで。
Hey, come on, just give
これ以上はちょっと。
What the fuck is so being mean about it? You both know each other something?
その辺の床で寝てけば。
Wow, sleep on the floor? She had to be joking. Yeah,
いや、
I think so.
お気持ちだけでいいんで、道だけちゃんと教えていただけたら。
ああ、もう、うっせえ
I
な。
don't know what the fuck's wrong with this
合ってろ。
We cannot even see her eyes. The clerk put out her smoke in the ashtray and went to the staff-only area. She came back in no time.
あったわ。
Oh, she had a map. What? Of course she did. Even more ill-tempered than usual, the clerk started giving an explanation.
これがこの店。で、十字路を北へ行け。しばらくしたら陸橋があっから渡れ。最初の分岐のとこに大岩があっからそこを右折してあとは直線。
この道？
だよ。
いや、この先何もなくないです。
書かれてねえだけで集落があんだよ。
そこ以外なら。
富士吉村まで行くには峠道を2時間。こっちなら30分で着く。
Fujiyoshi seems to be a village. And what the fuck is that place? Near the mountain. Is there a city on the mountain? There should be at least a settlement, more logically. But goddamn, live in the mountain. The fuck are you, Khabib? The eagle? It was clearly just a path mountain pass. I have enough of those for one day. I'll probably just get lost again.
じゃあ、こっち行ってみます。ありがとうございます。
金。
はい。
払ってねえだろ。茶のやつ。
ああ、じゃあ500円。なぜ、お釣りを無断で募金箱に入れるんですか？
小銭多いとうぜえだろ。
That was a hell of a line. I casually thanked her, grabbed a plastic bottle of tea, she didn't give me a bag by the way, and left the store. I drank the tea in the parking lot and looked up at the moon, obscured by the cloud, but still bright enough to outshine the light of the convenience store. The club remained bad, though so I didn't enjoy the sight. I threw the bottle into a nearby trash can and aggressively drove away. Following the direction, I crossed the overpass and arrived at the first fork in the road. The byway she told me about was really narrow. I probably wouldn't have noticed it were it not for the tall boulder standing there like a roadside shrine for some traveler deities. Turning carefully, I go on the road. A minute later, I found myself in even worse wilderness than before. A veil of the dead leaf covered the ground, tall grass side the path, and the sky above was blocked by overgrown scrub, making it feel like I was passing a wooden tunnel. The road himself was a huge red flag. It was a wonder why I didn't just turn around. The exchange from the before might have pissed me off more than I thought. Still, I really didn't expect the road to just end. What do you mean? Whoa, what the fuck? There's a red flash over there. It happened about 15 minutes in. The view ahead suddenly turned strangely dark, and split second later, the bike tipped forward. Man, what the fuck happened? Oh shit! I reflexively hit the brake, but it was too late. I started going down a cliff. My bike tilted downward and its suspension was put to the greatest test. Yet, as we basically tumbled down to the bottom, the headlights suddenly shone on some dirt and grass. I knew then that I'd be flung out of my seat. Stiffly a scream, I tried to work some steering and brake magic to slow down without collapsing. But there was a big test for a simple road bike. At the bottom of the cliff, it jumped higher than ever before. The suspension could handle the impact, and I was launched into the air. Oh shit! A moment later, I hear a crash and I felt impact, after which came an unpleasant pain. Oh shit, I've never been in a motor accident before. That's gonna be pain, mate. An accident where I was flung out like that was the first for me. Hey! The launch was really something. Dude, I did a 360 in the air. Holy shit! And fell on my back. My breathing stopped for a moment, and the pain was so bad that I thought all my bones shattered. I experienced this before in rugby, where I tackle someone I ram over when I hold the ball. I ran over very hard. Sometimes my breathing stopped for a moment when I hit impact with someone that bigger than me. That's actually pain. Not gonna lie. But this is motorcycle. Best I can see from the picture, the big bike over there, there's a big impact there. My face and lips seem pretty fine, at least. Though I wasn't sure if that count as silver lining. There was grass under my hand. I felt it even though the glove. That and the smell of green make it pretty clear what I land on. I pushed down and my hand sunk. This grass crow was pretty hefty. It was probably the reason why I come out relatively okay. Sure, my joint cracked when I stood up, but aside from that, I was fine. It was clearly dark, so I could really confirm it, but I was pretty sure I wasn't even bleeding. My bike, however, was nearly as lucky. It was lying on its side a short distance ahead. The engine was still on, the back wheel kept on turning, making an unpleasant fricative noise. Yep, it was busted. I woke up, killed the engine, and took the key. With the headlight off, I was surrounded by absolute darkness. So I just stood and waited until my eyes adjusted. I still could see very clearly, but it looked like this actually wasn't a cliff. I was still on the road. It just wasn't paved beyond the point. Obviously, a road bike stood no chance against my unpaved road. That woman actually tried to kill me. Zigzagging through the trees, I followed the narrow footpath deeper into the forest. I tried getting my bike up and running again, but instantly gave up. It was particularly stuck in the mud, so there was the risk of it slipping and getting me to another accident. Maybe I had to turn around? The moment I considered that, I thought I saw a faint light ahead. If that woman was lying, this road lead to the settlement. Was I close? Was I close? Mate, you don't know you're close, right? So better off never go inside that forest. That's never a good idea. I reached into my jacket pocket, took out my phone, and opened it. Man, there's no signal around. As you expected, I was out of range. I told you. I ran the light apps and shone a light to see better. Though it weak, it was better than nothing. At the very least, it helped me watch where I was going. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, so wow, we have finished to our first episode of Raging Loop. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Raging Loop without commentary, me commentating the story, which is you're gonna feel annoying, go to the description and see the link. It's an unlisted playlist for all Raging Loop no commentary. But for now, this is episode 1. By all means, there's just only one small video by saying that if you watch this, there's no video yet because I don't want any spoiler yet. Let us watch this visual novel until it finishes. Then I can put no commentary because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm from the future. I'm editing the video. I already finished Raging Loop. But ladies and gentlemen, the moment I finished Raging Loop, I just realized there's a mod, a revolution mod, which is there's a secret between the top in the mid monologue of the story. So that, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot show that the no commentary yet because spoiler. So in my thought, I should not put any video in this playlist yet until I finish all Raging Loop. So ladies and gentlemen, that's part for Raging Loop. There's another part I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen. There's a new episode, not Raging Loop, it's about my brother's story, ShyBoyAdam. Ladies and gentlemen, he want me to tell his story. So ladies and gentlemen, if you be kind for watching, it's interesting. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a manga panel over there, that was not in the video and also not in any manga I found. I draw it to my Photoshop and my 2 years digital art experience. I like it. So ladies and gentlemen, the story of my part for Raging Loop is different than others YouTubers because this based on my expectation when I read and create a manga about it. Well, I try to be manga artist if I can see it, but I think I can be an artist mangaka or not. For now, I just test my ability. So then, I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all later.
こんばんは。